Exactly. I need your help. I need your help. I need your help. Ooh. Fire's firing. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I'm Tony and this is TC's Outdoors. And I need your help. I was hoping maybe you guys could go over and give a little support to a smaller channel that has been going for a while but just hasn't really gained any traction. For whatever reason, this YouTube journey, there's no handbook. So some channels take off, other channels just kind of sit idle, and even if they're making good content, for whatever reason, they just don't seem to get any traction. So, and then, you know, without any views, you don't get any subscriptions, and you'll never get over that threshold of 1,000 subs, and they'll never be able to monetize. And not that that's life-changing money by any stretch. I think my first 12 months of monetizing is over, and I barely made enough money to have to claim it on my taxes. So we are definitely not getting rich doing this. We do it for you guys. We do it for the camaraderie, or at least me. I do it for the friendships I've gained and all of the information that we can transfer from one another. It's pretty cool, and I don't know, that's me. So I was hoping that you guys could scoot over and give Bobby Six Guns a little support. So Bobby's doing a great job on his channel. His content is good. He's got a little firewood operation. He doesn't sell any. He's only making it for himself. You know, he heats his home with it. He's a Stihl chainsaw guy. Stihl, however you say it. And he's got a John Deere tractor, a little compact tractor. He built a little wood wagon to pull behind it, and he hauls that through the woods and retrieves. He also splits into the back of it, which kind of sparked inspiration for my last purchase, and we'll talk about that here in a second. But Bobby's doing a great job, and for whatever reason, he's just not getting any traction. I met Bobby in, where did we meet? In Paul Bunyan in Ohio. And great guy, you know, he's super easy to talk to. He's got a pretty cool story. He was a competitive shooter at one point. And I don't know, I just, for whatever reason, I don't know why he's not getting the views and not getting the subs, but hopefully I can send a few of you guys that way. I realize it's a big world out there, and not everybody gets exposed. I will throw a link in the description, like I said, and I'll also throw, maybe at the end of the video, if I can figure out how, I'll put a link up, or I'll put a link to one of his videos at the end screen when you would normally see one of my videos. I'll put one of Bobby's in there. So either way, if you could, please just go over there and give him a little support. I'd appreciate it. Let him know that I sent you. And on to today's topic. So as you see, we're in the woodyard, and it looks like it's nice out, but it is a mud hole. The weather has been absolutely crazy here in New York. It's March 1st today, and 4 days ago, I took my son to take his driver's license test in a t-shirt. It was 70 degrees. He passed, by the way, which is awesome. I got a licensed driver in the house now, which is pretty exciting, kind of terrifying at the same time, but either way. And now the very next day we were down in the 20s, and then we got pounded with lake effect snow. We got like, I don't know, 6-7 inches of snow. It's all melted down and packed down now, and we're up in the 40s. I think we're going to top out around 50 today, 50 tomorrow, and then some rain, and then maybe some cold temperatures. So not much is going to happen as far as firewood production. I need to get this stuff split up. That was on my list, but it's not happening today. I just purchased an Eastonmade 1222, if you haven't been following along, and it's going to change the way I do things for sure. My workflow has got to improve. I normally split directly in the back of my Polaris Ranger, or I was with my box door splitter, and it would take me a good 20-25 minutes to fill up the back of my Ranger. I'm pretty sure I could probably fill up the Ranger now in about 5 minutes, and I would spend more time driving to and from the pile than anything else. And so I decided to make an improvement and make a purchase, and I've been keeping an eye on Marketplace, and I was looking for like a little dump trailer or something like that, a dump cart, something I could run off the hydraulics in the back of the tractor, and nothing like that was really available, and the ones that were kind of expensive, to be honest with you, for what I'm going to use them for. So I just kind of kept my eye out. I found this thing. So it's a little rough, to say the least, but it's going to serve me pretty good, I think. The big thing for me is, if you see, all the sides come off. So I can take the sides off, use it as a flatbed if I want to. So if I end up delivering maybe like a pallet of firewood, or if I get into a situation where I'm taking bundles, like a whole pallet of bundles someplace, it'll work out good for that. It does definitely need some TLC. I'll probably rebuild a couple of the sides, and I'm not sure. I'll definitely probably check out the weight rating and all that. I got to get underneath there, check out the axle. Doesn't look like there's much of one. It's got a leaf spring. It's not in the worst shape, and maybe it'll never get registered at all and it'll just stay in the yard. But first thing I need to do is address, oops, let me get out of this thing right here. So it's an 1 7/8" coupler, which is, who's got an 1 7/8" ball? So that's going to come off and it's going to get changed to a 2-inch standard, because I don't want to keep switching the ball around. I do have one of those, like, where you flip it over and it's got, you know, 3 balls and a hook, but I don't want to constantly have to keep switching that between the splitter and this, and also my truck. So my truck has a drop hitch on it, and it only has 2 5/16" and a 2-inch ball, and if I ever do take this down the road, I need it to be 2-inch. So otherwise the trailer would sit like this, and that's not good. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull that up here by the garage, and we're going to grind that other one off, and I got a 2-inch receiver to put on there, and I'm not sure if I'm going to weld it or if I'm going to bolt it. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is I'm just going to grind these welds off and see where we can get. I'm not sure if I'll be able to get these bolts off or if I'm just going to have to cut them off. That'd be kind of nice if I could get them off. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait for Austin to get home from school. What time is it now? It's 2:20. He'll be home in about an hour, and I think I'm going to let him cut that off of there. This is kind of in his line of work nowadays, so this is what he enjoys to do. And Austin is home from school, and being as that this is kind of right in his wheelhouse and what he's going to Bosie's for, I thought I'd wait for him and he could, we're going to cut this off because this is all rotten right up top here, and it's kind of all bent up from the holes that were in there and me beating on it. So we're just going to cut this off, and then I'll move the tongue, or the coupler back on the tongue a little bit. The tongue is plenty long on this, being that it was an old boat trailer, so I don't think it's going to hurt anything to lose, you know, 8 inches of the tongue. So Austin's going to cut loose with the grinder. We need an equipment change quickly. We have flammable gloves on. It's not working out. We got a little burn in the gloves. Alright, so Austin's got the tongue cut down, and he also cut off the safety chains and ground everything flat. I threw a quick coat of paint on everything. As soon as that dries, I'm going to get the coupling on there and get the holes drilled. But I'd like to thank Austin for his help. And Austin, tell everybody what happened this week. Look at the camera and tell them.
I got my license.
So Austin is now a licensed driver in New York State. So pretty exciting stuff. I'm super proud of him. That'll save us a million trips back and forth to baseball and to work and all of the things that he does all the time. So now his sweet ride right there is officially in motion. So all right, Austin, thanks for the help, buddy.
Yeah.
And I'll come back and we'll drill these holes here in a second. Alright, so the trailer hitch is on. The only thing left to do is pick up all my tools and pack it up for the day. The sun is setting, so we ended up, like you saw, cutting off just, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 inches off the end. Needed to happen. Gave Austin an opportunity to run the grinder and the cutting wheel for a little bit. So these are 1/2 inch grade 8 bolts, and I need to get a short bolt for this top hole, but I don't think I'm going to need to weld this on. I don't see where those 2 bolts, even the 3rd bolt, is probably not super necessary, but I don't think we're going to have an issue with it coming apart. So I think probably we'll just stick with the bolts for now. But this is just upgrade number 1 for the wood wagon. So there it is, TC's Outdoors wood wagon. And the wood wagon, that's a stolen idea from Bobby Six Guns, and I'm going to throw a link to his channel, a video right here, over here. There's going to be a link to Bobby's one of his videos. I'm not sure which one yet, but either way, if you wouldn't mind, just head on over there and just check them out. Like I said before, for whatever reason, this YouTube, the algorithm it's funny, and some guys get support from YouTube and some guys don't, and I don't necessarily understand it, and I definitely don't agree with it, because there's a lot of great channels out there, and I know that they only kind of push you locally in the beginning, and I don't think that's giving everybody a fair shake. So I hope that we can broaden everybody's horizons. If you like what I'm doing, you're going to like what Bobby's doing. Either, like I said, he's got steel chainsaws, he's got a homeowner, I can't remember the brand of his log splitter, he's got a little John Deere tractor. So I mean, he's a good dude doing some fabrication. He does all kinds of stuff around there. So either way, swing over, check him out, give him some support. I'd appreciate it. I'm going to wrap up today's video, but I appreciate you stopping by and hanging out with me. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and if you wouldn't mind, hit that like and subscribe. It kind of helps, helps my channel grow. I'd appreciate it. So either way, take care. We'll talk to you later. See ya.